welcome to The Angle. It's Ayushi Sharma. We'll have a look at our top stories, but as usual, we'll begin with the headlines. Facebook and Australia hold talks. Despite Facebook protest, Australia refuses to change its media laws. Congress government falls as CM Narayanaswamy loses majority, walks out of assembly. Rahul Gandhi blames PM over rising fuel prices, accuses centre of looting people by imposing high taxes on petrol and diesel. Mission Indradhanush-3 begins in Rajasthan. Health Minister Raghu Sharma launches the mission. Pregnant ladies and children aged below 2 years will receive the vaccination. Iran strikes a temporary solution of 3 months with IAEA over nuclear inception. As part of its pressure campaign on the West, Tehran will go ahead with its plan to slash cooperation with the IAEA from 23rd February. The key part of Iran's plan for reducing cooperation is ending the right to carry out snap inceptions at sites. The IAEA chief Rafael Grossi has confirmed that the additional protocol is going to be suspended. The steps Iran would take this week would be to a certain extent mitigated by terms of a new temporary agreement. After several days of talks between Australian government and social media platform Facebook, the Scott Morrison's government has declared that it will not change any proposed media laws. The News Media Bargaining Code is a proposed law designed to have large technology platforms that operate in Australia which pay local news publishers for the news content made available or linked on their platforms. Since the ban by Facebook to block news content came into effect, the traffic of Australian news sites at home and abroad reduced substantially, with foreign traffic coming down by more than 20% per day, according to a report by data analytics company Chartbeat. Meanwhile, big tech global firms have launched a new code to curb the spread of misinformation. The Congress government in the Union Territory of Puducherry has fallen after the Narayanaswamy government has failed to prove its majority. Puducherry Assembly crisis had deepened on Sunday after there were 2 back-to-back resignations by Congress and DMK MLAs. Chief Minister V. Narayanaswamy's government plunged into a crisis after back-to-back resignations. It meant Narayanaswamy no longer has the majority needed to continue in his chair. Addressing the Assembly ahead of the floor test today, Chief Minister V. Narayanaswamy claimed that the Congress government has the majority. The CM also alleged that former Lieutenant Governor Kiran Bedi was creating hurdles to welfare schemes in Puducherry. As well as Chief Minister V. Narayanaswamy attacked the BJP over the language row and claimed that the party was forcibly trying to impose Hindi in Puducherry. Prime Minister Modi addresses webinar for consultation towards the effective implementation of union budget provisions in the defence sector. The precondition to peace is power, and precondition to power is ability, and precondition to ability is the right preparation, says PM Modi. PM Modi, while addressing, said India has centuries of experiences of making ammunition and military equipment. Prior to independence, India had a huge number of ordnance factories. In both world wars, weapons made in India were sent over the world. He also mentioned India is one of the largest defense importers. The centre has made a list of 100 items for import embargo. It makes India Atmanirbhar, as India manufacturing capability will improve, reliance on other countries will reduce, and there will be jobs, said PM Modi on provisions for defence sector in the budget. In Rajasthan's Bhilwara mission, Indradhanush-3 begins with a vaccination program. Health Minister Dr. Raghu Sharma launched this special campaign of vaccination from Bhilwara district on Monday. State-level function was organized at New Bapu Nagar Community Building, Bhilwara, where its poster was also released. During this, former Minister Hari Mohan Sharma was also present at the function. In the first phase of this campaign, 24 districts of the state have been included. A total of 3,963 vaccination sessions will be organized in them. Medical and Health Secretary Siddharth Mahajan confirmed that a target has been set to immunize 23,980 children from birth to 2 years of age and 6,268 pregnant women by applying them related vaccines. Well, Rahul Gandhi hits out at Modi government over rising fuel prices in the country, accuses the centre for looting people. Hitting out at the Modi government over rising fuel prices, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Monday accused it of emptying the pockets of the common man and filling the pockets of his friends for free. The Congress has accused the centre of looting people by imposing high taxes on petrol and diesel and has demanded its role back to provide relief to common man from the onslaught of rising prices. Meanwhile, on the 12th consecutive day in Rajasthan, the highest was seen in Sri Ganganagar. Branded petrol in Sri Ganganagar was seen at Rs 103.59, while diesel is 96.50 per litre, whereas petrol prices in Jaipur stands at Rs 97.1 and diesel at Rs 89.44 per litre. Domestic equity market opened flat with a positive bias on Monday, but afterwards it fell sharply. S&P BSE Sensex below 5500 while the Nifty 50 index gave up to 14900 levels. Broader markets were outperforming the benchmarks on opening but later slipped along with them. India VIX or the fear gauge was up 5% sitting above 23 levels. ONGC, HDFC Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, Asian Paints, Ultratech Cements and Infosys were the only Sensex stocks to trade in the green. L&T and Mahindra were the top drags. NTPC, National Thermal Power Corporation, is planning to start a premium hydrogen fuel bus service from Delhi to Jaipur route shortly, giving a boost to green mobility during the Go Electric campaign to spread awareness on the benefits of e-mobility and EV charging infrastructure as well as electric cooking in India. The plan for the upcoming bus service was announced by Nitin Gadkari, Union Minister for Road and Transport and Highways, along with R.K. Singh, the Union Minister of State for Power and New Renewable Energy. Currently, a study for the bus service is underway to test the viability of fuel cell buses for the intercity commute, and no timeline for the bus to start plying the roads has been announced yet. Well, that's a wrap with me. In case you like this video, don't forget to subscribe our channel The Angle. Also like, share and comment. Thanks for watching.